This is Untitled Fling Game, the ultimate guide. This video will cover multiple parts of the game, such as clutches, movement, flicking, slow aim, and other text that would be useful. Let's start with clutches. Now I already made a video on this, so if you haven't watched that, then go watch it. Now if you have good ping, I recommend to always look up instead of down when spawning and grabbing a pallet. This is because when the pallet is already above you, it's much easier to get it under you and not let it clip through your body. All you have to do when you grab a pallet facing up is to just look down and extend your reach. Then after a half of a second or so, look more straight to straighten the pallet under you. Now if you got shit ping, then you're out of luck, buddy. You're just gonna ungrab your pallet and then you're gonna die. There's nothing you can do. Now if you're going fast, then I recommend looking more straight than up because it'll bring more time to grab the pallet. Now if you get flung pretty low and pretty fast, you're gonna have to do what's called a double fling save. Now Fanon already made a video on that, so you can go watch that. But basically what it is you grab the pallet and then you look down for a second and then you flick yourself up. Now this tech isn't really used anymore because people fling so low now, but it's worth pointing out. Now with double lines it couldn't be easier. All you have to do is just grab it and then look down and extend your reach. I mean, there's nothing more to it. Alright, next is movement. Now I see most people ungrabbing and regrabbing their pallet a lot to juke, but it's not really a good playstyle. That's because someone good who knows how to fly a pallet without falling can easily counter you and grab you while you're doing that. You spend all your time looking down and regrabbing the pallet instead of grabbing it once and moving it without falling while keeping your eyes on the target. And this example of horrible movement, this is one of my old clips where I was pretty bad, so I was ungrabbing a lot when I didn't need to, and I was going straight and not curving or dodging at all. And this is an example of one of my better movements. I am constantly tracking where the enemy is, and I'm only ungrabbing the pallet when I think that I can grab the enemy. Now you want to spice up your movement, because if you go straight, then anyone with decent aim can easily grab you. So you want to dodge and weave, like go left, go right, go up and go down. Now here's an example of my fuck-ass movement where I'm probably doing too much, but it works. Now people use a lot of different playstyles, so you're just gonna have to PvP and find your own playstyle. And remember, I didn't get good overnight. You have to PvP a lot to get better. Now we move on to flicking. Now flicking just depends on your sensitivity and I can't really teach you that. So just lower your sensitivity and I promise you'll have better aim. I used to have sensitivity at Roblox 1 and 1600 DPI and I was terrible at flinging and grabbing. Then I lowered it to 0.5 and I got a little bit better and then I moved to 0.2 and then I started hitting almost every grab. Yes, it's true that it does take some time to get used to the new sensitivity, but after you got used to it, it's a game changer. Now next is slow aim. Now slow aim I recommend to go into F-tap test and just train your tracking with enemies, or go PvP but use a simple slow playstyle that focuses mainly on aim instead of weaving grabs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you found this guide useful, and remember to always PvP and practice, because if you don't, then how do you expect to get better? Also, I see some people going so fast that they fall off the pallet all the time. Just don't do that.